沉睡的人心潮澎湃，热血流过动脉，别让梦想带着遗憾醒来。总有人被世界淘汰，总有人被记载，在这尔虞我诈的舞台，挺过来。初心人才，坎坷不算失败，不负时代，人生没有彩排，起落都精彩，磨难用双手推开，全力去对待，豁出去才痛快，看我和命运谁厉害。
A human wanted to send steel weighing dozens of tons up to the sky and to outer space. But people said, hey, no, that's impossible. Then somebody invented the airplane. They just did it. Somebody wanted to bring down lightning from the sky to light up the dark night. Impossible? Ben Franklin said otherwise. So then, they all went down in history. 和小马 The mission of Foxmail is to make what we think is impossible turn into a possibility. My hope is, someday in the future, when people turn on their cell phones, there is no other app but our Foxmail. Because it's an application that is designed to connect every single person in the world. That is my great dream.
I noticed Chin-Chang hasn't come here for a long time.
You're right. I've heard that the man is starting a company now. How's that coming along, huh? No matter how rich his father is, it's good that he still wants to do his own thing. Because if a man remains lazy, drinking and fooling around, it'll be a real
Can you
waste.
just leave me alone? How can you talk to your father like that?
Guo Xinnian, don't tell me you're dead. Guo Xinnian, I hope you know how worried I am right now. Guo Xinnian, I'm really scared you're dead! Come on. Are you serious about riding through Death Valley? I don't think that you should do it. But if you're determined to do it, at least find a partner. I checked some stuff, and I found out the altitude's very high. The roads are very bumpy and mudslides are very common there. Call me if you get this message. You there? You're just bragging about going to Death Valley by yourself, right? I wish with all my heart that you're just bragging. I hope that you're in a warm hotel by now. Maybe drinking beer and taking a nap. Normal stuff like that. I'd feel better if I can know how you're doing. I've checked the satellite map. Are you aware that Death Valley is full of dangerous cliffs and curves, making it easy to fall off? If people like us fall there, it wouldn't be in the news. No one would even know what happened to us. That's the truth. I don't want you to be gone. Tell me, do you really think going to Tibet's going to help you? I think eventually everything can be solved. Take it easy. If you do something stupid, you're a deserter. I wish you'd come back and start over. I really wish you would. Guo Xinnian, don't tell me you're dead. Guo Xinnian, I hope you know how worried I am right now. Guo Xinnian, I'm really scared you're dead! What are you trying to do? You didn't answer my calls nor reply to my messages. Are you out of your mind?
I'm really so sorry. It's just that I only received all your messages now. I didn't mean to lose contact, but there's no signal whatsoever in this area. That's the whole truth. I promise you that I'll never do crazy things like this again. I really didn't know you were so worried about me.
You know, anyone would be worried if you act like that.
Thank you, Na Lan. Thank you so much.
Did you hear that? It's like she had a big fight with Chin Chang.
I'm going home. Don't screw it up again.
Dad, of course I won't do that again. If I spoil her too much, then she'll be out of control in the future.
You have to understand my arrangement. It's too early. Also, I left Dong to stay with you. Huh? Discipline him for me.
Dad, why are you doing this? I am not a little kid anymore. I don't need Uncle Dong with me.
So come with me then. Don't argue with my decision to let him stay with you for my peace of mind. The moment I see you mature, I'll retire immediately. I'll go somewhere far, let you be, okay?
Well, some things never change. I mean, you came all the way from Hong Kong and started lecturing me when you saw me, telling me that I'm useless and all that. When you opened our new branch in Beijing and asked me to be the manager, what were you expecting? Do you know the money on the company's account is not even enough for getting gas? How can I be useful then?
All right. Let me ask you something. Do you know the reason why I opened a branch in Beijing? If I really think of you as useless as what you say, then I should have kept you with me in Hong Kong. But I still opened that branch, even if it was small and had one office, even if it had 2 employees. Beijing is the political and economic center, and all businessmen, they all care about the national situation. Now do you see why I put you in that branch? Have you thought about that? Have you done an analysis of the political and economic state of the country? Have you offered ideas for the development of our company? I don't recall a single time. You know, if you were only well-versed with the economic state and political too, no one will have a better say in the boardroom than you. But what have you done?
I haven't done anything because you never told me these things before.
Let me tell you about business.
Attention, please.
If you have a good project,
Now inviting
even if the
passengers
profit's
with
not
small
that much,
children and all
just
those
give me a
passengers
report
that
and
are
I promise
requiring special
that I will
assistance
give you
to begin
approval.
boarding at this
It
time.
doesn't matter if it
Please have your
fails.
boarding
You
pass
promise
and
that?
identification ready.
Just wait and see.
Thank you.
I'll be sure to surprise you with
Attention,
something.
everyone. This is the boarding announcement for the China Eastern flight bound for Hong Kong. We are now boarding.
See you, Mr. Chin.
Passengers to have their boarding pass as well as their identification ready.
Again. 1, backswing.
Excuse me.
2, a stroke. 3, closing. Yes. 1, backswing. 2, a stroke.
Yes?
3,
I've called you so many times, to no avail. What's the matter? Did I do something bad for you to get so upset?
To be honest, I didn't mean to ignore your calls. I wasn't really mad at you the last time we talked. I was just mad at myself.
You know that I've sent you quite a number of voice files. I also put together some travel tips for you. Have you already received the files? Also, you know what? My ever-trusty bicycle has finally broken down on me. So right now, I'm a full-fledged backpacker walking down the road. If I don't find someone to hitch a ride with, then I'll have to walk home.
Listen, please be safe.
1, backswing. 2, a stroke. 3, closing. Yes, that's right.
Hey, Coach.
Huh?
Is it okay if we take a short
Sure,
break?
let's take a little break.
Oh, thank you.
Uncle Dom, are you really secret police? Do you really have to report to my father every little thing that I do here?
Mr. Tsin asked me to stay with you. Your father just appointed me as senior manager.
Oh, well, good for you then. Will you keep tabs on my personal life too?
I'm a senior manager, not your nanny. So my one and only concern here is that you stay out of trouble. You can do what you want.
Who's that on the phone?
Just a friend.
Is it a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
He is a boy.
What's going on with you and Xin-chan? Are you two fighting?
Please don't ask me about that.
I can't figure out what's going on. This new friend you have, I want to know about him. You can start by saying what he does for a living. Where does he live and all that?
Pa, can you please stop worrying? I'm all grown up, so you don't have to watch over me all the time. Hey, let's play. Come on.
Thanks so much.
Go in.
Thanks.
All right, good.
I'm back!
I can't believe you're back! I honestly thought you'd never come back!
Take this! Tashi Delek!
Let me see.
Am I more handsome? I'm pretty manly, right?
Mmm! Smelly! Ew.
You've gained weight. I can barely lift you.
Oh, don't say that!
But where's Luca?
He's still at work.
Come on, let's get him.
You mean right now?
What's wrong?
Boss isn't in today. Let's go! Let's get Luca! Hello, we're looking for Luca?
Oh, can you please wait here? I will call him.
Luca!
Luca!
Please stop shouting.
Luca!
People are working here.
Whoa!
Hurry up!
You're back!
Woo! Luca!
Please stop yelling.
Come on, let's drink! Come on, let's get a drink!
Hold on, I just need to wash my hands
Oh,
first.
you don't have to do that.
At least let me grab my bag
Huh?
first.
Come on, let's go!
Come on, he dragged me out of work dressed like this. Just go with us now.
We know that the current economic form has moved from railroad and road infrastructure to information industry. We all witnessed that, and I think it's a great time. With regards to this, the focus of our investments has to shift, as well as the way you people work in this group. Don't sit in your office enjoying the air conditioning. Thousands of young people are wanting to start their own businesses on the internet. They have the talent, they have the gift, but no cash. Rofus exists, but they don't even have a clue. So go out there and find these people. Yes? That is the challenge I give to you. You need to have the nose of a hound, the eyes of a hawk. Find these outstanding minds soon. From now on, we will have regular project meetings in here, where the one and only goal is to bring these people here.
But why do we have to eat in this place?
I'm still working, so I can't leave. Just stop being picky. You do know that's raw meat. Wait a few seconds. You will surely have diarrhea.
He's not afraid of diarrhea. A second ago, I just saw him actually dip the raw meat in the sauce without even boiling the meat in the pot. It sure seems like you've fallen through tough times. What happened?
Whew. I finally got to eat lamb hot pot. On the plateau, do you know that water will boil at 70 degrees Celsius? Nothing is cooked, so the food I've eaten in the last few months are all half-cooked. The barley noodles, they're almost impossible to chew and swallow down. And the milk from the yak, oh, so stinky. Now you know where I get the manly scent that I knew you loved, am I right? You'll get it if you try that. Anyway. So how are you two doing?
Same as always.
You don't have to worry about us two. We just want to know what your plan is.
I have an idea. I want to be able to make a voice software. Meaning, if you want to talk to someone, you don't need to text him. All you need to do is press a button on your phone, say what you want to say, and it'll be sent to the other person over the internet. So the other person can not only hear the words you want to relate to him, but he can also feel the mood you were in and the situation around you. Are you currently happy, or are you angry?
Guo Xinnian, don't tell me you're dead. Guo Xinnian, I hope you know how worried I am right now. Guo Xinnian, I'm really scared you're dead!
If you're feeling embarrassed, or if you're being polite.
You asked for a recording, but I don't really know what to say to you.
Or if you're saying something with affection.
Are you aware that Death Valley is full of dangerous cliffs and curves, making it easy to fall off? I don't want you to be gone.
You know what I think? That our dear friend here fell in love while he was in Tibet, and that he got the idea through their talks.
Let me share something. I think it's very important that we listen to each other.
So we'll both be listening and talking with your software, right? But that's what phone calls are for.
It's totally different. When someone calls you, you have no choice but to respond, correct? Pretty straightforward. But if you use voice software, you will be given the luxury of time to think things over and organize what you want to say back.
I see. So it's also like leaving a message on the phone.
Well, yes, in a way, but it's still different. Because with this, we can leave messages frequently for each other. What's more, nowadays, people always send text messages while they are driving, right? I almost ran over someone because of texting while driving. Imagine if you had the voice software. You don't have to keep your eyes glued to the keyboard to type. With the voice software, you can completely free your hands and eyes, being able to focus on your main task. This software is going to be a new way for people to communicate.
Uncle, are you finished? Which of these projects do you think my dad will choose?
That would be first discussed with the board.
Well, I do think that the board of directors are very useless. And since when has my dad listened to those old fools? You've been with him for so long, what do you think he will choose?
Xinxiang, you majored in business administration in the UK. Is this how they structure their investment application reports over there?
Didn't I ask you to read the file first? Because I want you to check it out for me.
Is that so? If you want to compose a good report, then the first thing you need to do is collect data. Then demonstrate its possibilities. Then you file a reasonable budget. But it has to be backed up with detailed market research. I'm sure you know how to do that. You learned all this in school. A detailed report is the best way to convince the board of directors. One more thing. In your report here, each project requires a very large investment. Is that appropriate?
Are you saying that I should only plan for a small project then?
Oh, that's not what I mean. But if you really want to do this, like you told your dad, maybe you should start with a more reasonable budget. This is just my suggestion, but it'll be hard. If you have to carry the burden of continuous losses from these projects.
All right. Just stop talking. I'm going to drown myself now.
Can you give me your thoughts on the idea I shared with you? Do you want to join me?
I can't today. I have to go quit my job first.
Have you lost your mind? At least hear more about the projects he wants to do.
I've said it all.
You mean what you said is everything? Can you at least tell us the details or specifics of the project, where you're going to get money and where you'll work on this? Is there even a future doing this software or not? Luke, I can't believe you're going crazy like him.
I'm not crazy. I believe him.
Okay then, what should I do now?
Honestly, with that attitude, I think you'll be fine working here. My advice is that you continue working hard and get married when the time is right. You really shouldn't join us.
You shut up! I decided I'm going to work with you. Without me, you two won't eat good food. I'll hang out with you for some time. Getting married can wait.
Can you two stop talking about getting married now? Tell me more about your idea first.
Eat more.
Why'd you buy such a small amount of this? There's almost nothing left
Well,
of
I'm
this.
sorry. I was in a hurry buying all of the ingredients, so you better stop complaining and eat. Here.
Here. This is an icon sketch I drew of the software. It will be a small three-dimensional box. The app color will be bright orange. The design's simple, but I know it's still eye-catching. Open it up, and all your contacts will show. Whoever you want to talk to, tap on their name and just say it. So the current technology to convert speech to data is actually very well developed. But making it into a mobile internet software hasn't been done by anyone yet. That's what we'll work on. If we can put our heads together, if we can succeed in making my vision into reality, then our product will be the one and only voice software in the world. It will shape the future of the world.
Tell us, have you already thought of what to call the software?
I really think that it's magical. It is a combination of intellect and emotion. Magic Crystal is the name I thought of.
I see, Magic Crystal. It does sound good.
Basically, what you'll be doing is just a voice software. Is there more?
Nothing else. My vision is to make this software as pure as possible, just like the great mountains and lakes in Tibet. It can be a necessity for people to express themselves better to others. You can use it when you want to say very important things. Maybe say some words of love when you're far away from the one you love. Basically, you can make people thousands of miles away hear your voice as if you were there beside them. That's why I think it's an app that's magical in every sense.
I must admit it's a pretty good idea. But I do have something to ask you. How can we shape the future of the world? Is it possible?
I'm now reminded of a quote from Steve Jobs. When the man was diagnosed with terminal cancer, he was asked, "Are you feeling terrified now that you know your life won't be long?" This is what he said. "I'm not terrified at all of death because I already know my life's mission. I will use science and technology, use my intelligence, use my ability. I'll use all that to put a nail in the history of human civilization."
Great! Let's drink for this nail!
Okay!
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 I want you to tell me something. What did my dad do when he was around my age?
At that time, we had a successful jewelry business found all over Southeast Asia. Every time your dad needed to pass the Mekong River, he would be escorted by the warlords' boats all along the way. So formidable. He was so fierce.
If you say that's how he's like, then why the hell am I still in this business? My dad always tells me that I'd never be greater than him. Now you're saying that too. So whatever I do in this life, it's evident that you would always look down on me.
Back then, we were scared of starving to death. Of course, we wanted to go to school and be white-collar workers. Nobody wants a risky and dangerous business. At least try your best to understand why your dad's like this. He worked so hard his whole life. And all because he doesn't want you to go through the things he had been through.
Uncle Dong, I want you to do something. You get me a gun. I'm going up the Mekong River like my dad has done. And I assure you that I can do a better job than it.
Huace! Huace! Mr. Luo, are you here now? Hello! It's been quite some time.
I didn't get a single phone call from you. I was thinking you died in Tibet.
And I bet you wanted me to die in Tibet so you could finally get all my stuff.
Do you even have anything valuable? I'll be surprised if you tell me you do. Tell me, did your trip bring some awakening?
Yes, it definitely did. I'm going to start over again. That's why I invited my friends to join me too. And I'm here to invite you to join us too. We'll work together.
I've set up everything here already. Why don't you join my company first? I'll give you shares, but let's settle the salaries first. As soon as my first round of financing is complete, I'll pay for your salaries. How about it?
You're still working on your Foxmail?
I am. Of course I am. So it's a deal then? You three. Starting tomorrow, huh? Will be working for me. Luca. What's up? Why are you so silent?
I have a new idea I want to do. I want to make a walkie-talkie on the mobile phone. Imagine, a text message but in voice form. Luca. Show him.
Okay.
The app is going to be called Magic Crystal.
The voice recorder has already taken that technology. That's okay. You guys could just merge it into Foxmail. Maybe develop a voice feature for it.
I don't think so. It'll be more promising to make Magic Crystal a separate software.
How will you attract more users if it's function exclusive? Not enough user bonding.
You know, Steve Jobs was insisting like crazy that the iPad should have one button, and every designer disagreed with him. They felt having more buttons directly translated to having more features. The thing is, Jobs had meditated in India when he was still very young, so the philosophy he believed in was less is better, so much better than more.
But you're not Steve Jobs.
Well, you know, Steve Jobs wasn't me either.
Fine. You work on yours, and I'll make mine. If one day, in case, my place is open for you, I'll save the jobs for you.
Thank you, that's very kind. But I don't think that day will come, my friend.
Of course.
But one more thing. I still need your help for something.
Sure.
We want money.
You know why. You know, software development costs an insane amount of cash. You need a big amount that will basically be spent in making your trial version get inside the App Store. I heard from the grapevine that your company just opened, so I came by to check it, and I was surprised that you're doing so great. I'm sure you can help. Listen. Lend me 80,000, and I will pledge part of my shares to you.
If you put it that way, then I should lend you the money. It's just, I've been borrowing money to run this company. And I've already sold my house back home. I only have enough to pay all my employees for another 3 months. You know what? I'll be raising another round of funding very soon. And the moment that funding is complete, I promise you three, I'll be your angel investor. Come on, everyone! Let's have a drink now! Hey, Wah! Oh, it's Master Chin! Give me a hug! Ladies, say hello to Master Chin.
Hello, Mr. Chin.
You're new here, am I right?
I am.
What's your name?
Yin Yin.
Nice to meet you. Have a drink with me.
Sure.
Count me in, will you? Come on.
Ha! Isn't this Master Chin? Huh?
listen to me, and you better not laugh, huh? Do you know that before your father left, he actually called me first? And he said that if I see you here, then I should discipline you.
Listen, I better leave first. I have work tomorrow. Hey, how about your luggage? You want it at my place? I can bring it to you.
Just leave it there. I plan on staying with them for a while.
Sorry that I couldn't help you this time. But please know that Foxmail is open for you three.
I wish you success.
I paid the bill. Please enjoy.
Thank you, Luowei.
Thank you so much.
It seems you're very drunk now.
No. I saw you doing the math there, so did you figure it out?
In a way, I did. But it's a little scary.
Why?
Well, if the software will be developed by just the three of us, how long do you expect to work on it?
Okay, so if we're going to do everything right, it'll probably take a year for the trial version.
A year? We might as well forget about it.
I guess.
If it would take us one whole year to develop it, then surely we will all starve to death. Let's make it just 8 months.
8? 8 months is too short. We won't be able to finish the test at all.
Listen to me. We must find a way to make it through that time frame.
Okay, let's say about 8 months. Office expenses, salary, insurance, also rent, development costs. Approximately we need to have 1.5 million yuan.
How much?
Around 1.5 million.
Are you making the amount really high?
I wish I am, but I'm not. You, me, and Luca. We need money to pay for our daily needs. And of course, money for the software too. We need computers, money for test running fees, money for server rent. Don't forget campaign fees. We need to set a big amount for that as well. You with me? Of course, add to the food, water, and all that.
I have some money.
Are you referring to the money your ex-wife left you? To be honest, that'll last about a month.
There has to be a solution. A solution. I'm confident that we can figure things out. I'll borrow money.
And who will you borrow it from? Even Huawei won't lend you money anymore. Even if you can borrow some money, what will you do if you fail?
That will not happen. We've been discussing the theory of this software over and over again among the three of us, am I right?
Right. If you want, I can tell you one more time the basic theory of this software.
Shut your mouth.
And didn't you two also tell me that it was possible?
You can shut up too. You two don't talk. I think that I owe you both for my past life.
Hey, do you know what I heard? I heard that you were caught cheating on your sweet girlfriend, huh? That's so funny. Did you cry? Ask me next time. I would have given you a lot of pointers. And you would have saved yourself from being an embarrassment to us men. Huh?
Mr. I! How dare you talk to me like that?
We don't fight with crazy people. I'm just doing your father a big favor. Because after what you did to me, I assure you that you would have been dead by now.
Why are you leaving, old man, huh? Ooh! It's showtime, girls.
Please, he's only a kid. Don't worry, I'll apologize to your boss for him. Why don't you walk me to your boss?
You useless idiot.
Hey! Don't go! I'm still playing with you!
I'm a grown-up and not bad-looking, so I myself don't really understand what I'm doing here with you two.
I will give you
So
shares.
you know I don't need those shares. What I need is a husband. What I truly need and want is a happy life.
But I also want a happy life too.
Why don't you just shut up?
Luca, don't interrupt. Let her say what she wants. Please, go on.
It's just that I'm not a tech person. And I'm speaking from the perspective of an outsider. Luca and I are working with you because you're a very good friend to us. You know that I'd do anything for you except one thing, which is marry you. The thing is, I'm really worried about you. You want to throw the money your ex-wife left you, and then you want to borrow money from others? Have you thought what will happen after that? Angels investing, Series A funding, Series B funding, and eventually become a millionaire. Is this really the only way that you would like to spend your life?
Is that bad?
If you must know, there are so many ways that we can live in this world. What will happen if your angel or Series A investment doesn't work? What if Rofus doesn't accept the idea that you present? What will you do if no one invests in you? How will you pay the debt? If this doesn't work, I can just get another job. I can find someone and marry him. Luca will also just find a job since programmers are in demand. And you? What are you going to do?
That's a very good question. What are you going to do, boss?
Let me ask, why in the world won't they accept me? Is there a good reason why they won't invest in me?
Are you drunk or you just don't know? And why do you answer with even more questions? They can deny you because you're not Steve Jobs, nor are you Bill Gates.
But I'm not them, I'm Guo Xinnian. I'm gonna tell you a little story that happened to me just recently. I was cycling there on the plateau, when suddenly I got dizzy from a lack of oxygen. I would have fallen into the abyss if I were distracted. If I had fallen that fateful day, my life would have been over. Am I right? So I met a Tibetan man. He made himself a tub. All he owns is a kettle. I'm not pulling your legs here. The man sat in the tub and he swore to himself. He said that if he can't achieve enlightenment in this life, he would never get up again. Life only comes once. What I consider the saddest thing that a person can do to himself is to not live his life the way that he wants to. I know what I want to do with my life.
Goodness, you really are drunk.
Just a little.
You're really back.
Haven't I been back for 2 days? I just couldn't help but give you a call.
I'm glad you're back. Also, please have a good rest. I have something important to say. If you've decided you'll continue doing software, and you want to get investment from Ruffiz, you'd better not have a personal relationship with me. Please don't take me wrong. Our company is very strict when it comes to delicate matters. Oh, and if you have time, you can come and take your Swiss tourist brochure back. Hey. You still there?
Oh, I'm still here. Listen, I bought you a gift from when I was there in Tibet. Maybe, if you have some time, we can meet so I can give it to you?
Well, how about later? There's a palm tree bar that's located around Whale Alley. It's perfect because I can bring the book as well. Just wait for me.
Okay. I'll see you in half an hour then. All right. Bye-bye. What? Can you stop?
I think that the boss is in love now.
It's not like that. You're talking nonsense. Hey, listen. Something came up. I have to go now.
Huh?
Please don't wait for me. Just go home when you're done.
No, hold on there! But Luca's very drunk already. I can't even move him.
Call 911.
911! 911!
Yes?
Oh, Miss Na. I'm really very sorry. I'm really so sorry. This is all my fault. I was already in the place, but then I got a call from my friend saying he was in big trouble. I thought I better go and help him. And I forgot to tell you in all the rush.
It's okay.
Listen, I was thinking that if it's okay with you, maybe we could meet up right now.
幸好你